A couple things we want to talk about today is some things that we offer our customers. One is microchipping and Lost My Pet, and how do they find their pet? And so we really offer a lot of services. One of the things is the Reunite program with AKC. And we register the dog, register the microchip for them, and if the dog's ever lost or stolen, then they just contact AKC and they will get it back to them. The second thing that we offer them is Lost My Pet. And Lost My Pet is another form. And Lost My Pet really gives a great service because they'll send out an email blast and a fax blast to all the veterinarians in the area, all the members that are in Lost My Pet, so that we can hopefully get that dog home as quickly as possible. These are things that other pet stores or breeders don't offer to their customers. So be proud of that, and that'll help you to set us apart from the other ones. The second thing we want to talk about is training. We believe there's a video, Debbie has done a video on dog training and the importance of dog training. And we believe that it's very, very important that customers that buy a dog would either enroll in some sort of a professional dog training program, or what we offer them is an in-home training. There's also a video for that too. You can check, Tricia did a video on that on in-home behavior training. But they're given My Pet Trainer. And this is an email program. We send them an email every day for the first 15 days. So it's very important that you get their email address correctly. Make sure that you're typing it right when you type it in the computer. It's crucial because they can't get the training unless we get their email address right. So they get an email every day, has 4 different topics to talk about, 1 for children, 3 for adults. So it's good for the whole family. And after about 15 days, it goes to once a week, and they get those emails until the dog is 15 months of age. They have a password and a username, and they can go into the library. There's an extensive library that they can go and check, and they can ask, okay, well, what about barking? What about biting? What about jumping? All the problems that people have. What about housebreaking? How do I do that? And they can read on My Pet Trainer all that information. So if they're a reading kind of person, that's easy for them. And they can go and do that and get a lot of information from them. If they're not a reader, we give them a second program called AKC Good Dog Helpline. It's a $79 program, and we give it with every puppy that we sell. What it gives them is access to a professional trainer. There are 7, AKC has hired 7 professional trainers that are on call, on a phone, at a phone bank, and they get to call them for free. These are services that just would cost them a lot if they would do it on their own. But we are so adamant about training and the importance of training once they take the dog from our store to their home, that we want to give them these resources. So let's say the dog, they're having trouble with housebreaking. And who do they talk to? Well, they could for sure call you and talk to you, and you want to help them, but you could also refer them to Good Dog Helpline and have a professional trainer talk to them. They can get to know that trainer. They can even ask for that trainer if that trainer's on call that day or whatever. But they can call back as many times as they want, unlimited. They can call 5 times a day. They can call every day for the whole life of the dog. That is a service that we really are excited about, and you need to know about it. If you don't understand Good Dog Helpline, make sure you look on the website for AKC. You can just Google AKC Good Dog Helpline. It's a phenomenal service, and our goal is to stop these dogs from becoming behavior problems. The number one reason dogs are relinquished to shelters is because of behavior. Could be house soiling, could be barking too much, could be biting. Our dogs don't have that, but or don't exhibit that when we're selling the dogs, but if they don't train them and they don't learn how to curb those behaviors as the dog grows, then that dog's going to become a nuisance dog and it's going to have behavior problems, and they're probably going to give it away. And we don't want that to happen. We don't want them to give it to their neighbor or to their aunt or their uncle, whatever, and for sure we don't want them to go to shelters. So we've given these resources in a way to stop that and to resource them. This is just something that's not found in most places that sell puppies. So be proud of what you do, be proud of the family puppy and all the things that we do for our customers after the sale.